Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Another happy landing.
What's up, everybody? I'm Big Lovin, and this is Don DellaSnooch. Welcome to the Escape Pod, episode 30. Like Star Wars movies and stuff, man.
Starwars Ranked.
Yeah, I'm just playing. We're ranking Star Wars. I didn't know what we were calling it. Don knows what we're calling it. So to the people who are listening in the iTunes and the podcast world, it's news to me. Because I don't know what it's called.
You guys can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and all your favorite podcasting apps like iTunes, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spotify, and Google Play. Also now on Amazon.
Oh, sweet.
And check our sister pods out on podbelly.com.
If you're listening to this podcast, please consider joining us live on Wednesday nights at YouTube, on YouTube at YouTube/C/ATSW The Escape Pod. All one word.
True.
Yes.
Join us on patreon.com and search ATSW The Escape Pod in the search creator bar to support the show and get in on the Escape Crate.
Because the Escape Crate's rocking.
The Escape Crate is rocking. I'm
all kinds of cool shit in there.
already jealous about what's in this Escape Crate, and we haven't even added the stuff that's coming from Nostalgia Inc.
How do I get on the Escape Crate? Because I want to be on it, and I can't.
You would have to have probably your wife join us on Patreon
She's
as
stingy.
a member.
If she won, she'd keep it all, and she doesn't even care for Star Wars like that.
Oh,
or any of the other nerd shit. She'd just keep it all stingy.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Tisha join.
I won't let her win.
So that I get a crack
I
at it,
can't
too.
let you.
Why?
Tisha's not going to let you keep the shit either.
What if I put in on my own project? Then why couldn't I possibly have a thing?
You don't have a thing.
I don't have a
Things,
thing.
John.
It's true.
Let's get into some shout-outs, brother.
For sure.
Shout-outs, first and foremost, always the mothership. That is, from a Gen X point of view, and or the All Things Star Wars. I'm not going to leave that out. You know, some weeks I might not say it on the show, but I'm going to say it more times than I'm not going to say it.
Well, you know, the show still exists.
It still exists in
It
its
should
whole.
still get plugged.
Yeah. I said exists in the hole and you plugged it.
That's
Yeah, buddy. That's what we do here on the Escape Pod. It gets a little weird. Don't forget to check out Used and Abused. They got their stuff going. They finally had their first episode. I'm not sure when their next one is. They're kind of willy-nilly doing as life lets them, I
Well,
think.
there's something going on with Kim last week, so I think this Friday they're going to go ahead and go again.
Hopefully, if not. But check them out. They're out there. They're on all the pods and stuff
Doing
like
the
that,
potty
too.
things.
They do all the potty things. Check out our man Keith on Layman's Terms. He is exclusively on the Facebook. He has his own Facebook page. Search Layman's Terms. That's LAYMANS, because some people may spell layman wrong.
Lawmans.
They may spell lawmans, because I know an asshole who did that in our show notes for the longest time.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was you. It was you.
Come on.
Don't forget to check out, so check out Keith, check out Layman's Terms. He is the man. He's got the mana. He will give you that life, because we all need a little fucking life.
For sure.
Don't forget to check out Big Swede's Excellent Adventure and Tactical Swede and something Swede, and I'm sexy and I Swede it. And what do you think about pre-Swede?
Swede wrecked a butthole.
Or, hey, let's talk about post-Swede. Or,
For Christmas, I
clean
want
up-
an erector Swede.
oh my God, an erector Swede.
Yeah.
That's gross.
You know, you build things with it.
You build things and then it just falls apart. It says, don't touch me, don't touch me. I'm done. I'm spent.
What's up, Ghost Pepper?
What's up, GP? How you go?
Wah, wah.
Thanks for the likes for those in the chat. Appreciate it. If we can get more likes, we would definitely take them. But thanks for all the likes we have.
Did you hit the Brew Guys?
Oh, don't forget the Brew Guys.
Brew Guys.
They will get you drinking in the right direction, and they are on YouTube only.
We haven't got anything from the Brew Guys in a little while, have we?
That's okay.
Yeah. Well,
They're doing their thing.
What's
They're
fuck,
drinking.
Jay?
They're drinking beers. They forgot about all the little people. They
Right.
said, fuck you guys.
They're just drinking by themselves.
like,
We're drinking by ourselves. Patreon shout-outs are Scott and Kim Rasmussen, still at the top. Jen and Jess Bolt, Big Swede, Lunar Girl and Dragon Buddy just upped their subscription.
Oh, yeah, they did.
They did, so now they're coming in as middleweight hitters.
Nice.
Richie the King Armbruster, Old Man Johnson, getting older. Speaking of getting older, tomorrow is Richie the King Armbruster's birthday. So
Nice.
if you see him in the chat, make sure you call him old. I mean, tell him happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Eric Dub Williams
Old man.
and Dave Martin Jr.
Which is our newest one. He just did that today.
Yeah, he's the new guy. Thanks, Dave.
We appreciate it, Dave. Thanks, dude. And actually, with all our patrons, we definitely appreciate each and every one of your contributions. It really helps out. It really works out. It causes us to get extra things. It's helped us be able to get this new mixer.
Right.
It's really been a lifesaver. It's changed the game for us personally. It's come in here, turn on a thing, and turn on the other thing, and we're ready to go. So.
And as we previously mentioned, you get entries into the Escape Crate, sponsored by Nostalgia Inc.
Which is our local comic book shop,
Right.
for those not in the know.
But right now we've got a special raffle going on to win a special limited edition Funko Pop.
It's a concept series Darth Vader. It was donated by our man CJ Babineau. He's sometimes in the chat. If not, you can find him sometimes. There we go. You can find him. Oh shit! Put that back up here. You can find him in the Facebook page.
So
he's been hanging out a lot in our Facebook.
Yeah, he definitely has.
Escape Pod.
We're going to be going ahead and drawing for that raffle on October 28th, the same day we do the Escape Crate.
Yes.
So if you want to get in on that, look up on our social media. You'll see that somewhere, whether that's on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook. Check that out, and it'll have the information you need to buy some tickets and get involved.
Yeah, it's basically through Venmo
and Cash App.
Cash App. And Don has that information. So those who want to get into it, they can get there. Like you just said, that's where you can find that information.
Or you can always hit me up on social media, and I'll feed you like a baby bird.
Oh, feed that baby bird.
Movie news.
Let's get into the movie news, my friend.
Sam Jackson to star in Nick Fury series on Disney+.
I'm down with it.
Me too.
I'm so down. You know what I just watched yesterday? Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2 was fantastic.
Fuck yeah, it was. I really enjoyed it. And there was a lot of, well, not a lot, but I forgot how much of an interaction Nick Fury has in that movie.
Yeah, he's
it's only
actually
for
pretty
a short
heavy.
time, but he comes in hard and heavy, and he lays some shit down on the Iron Man.
Yep. And isn't that the one where there's the big scene in his office? ScarJo's in it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It was pretty sweet.
Disney will be releasing, because it's Halloween-y time already, Disney will be releasing Hocus Pocus 2 in 2021. Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Kathy Najimy are back as the Sanderson sisters. So that's cool.
The Witches.
And
I enjoyed that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when that came out on Disney, on the Disney Channel as a kid. Like, I remember when that came out, but
right.
I didn't get, like, it doesn't, I enjoy it. I'll watch it during Halloween time, but it's not, it doesn't do a lot for me.
Well, it's a big thing around here, and we're going to have a bonus episode here probably, I'm going to say in like 2 weeks. I'm going to sit down with my wife and my daughter, because it's one of their favorite holiday films.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to talk about that and some of the other, like, Halloween movies. Because, like, around here, like, we, at least once every Halloween season, we all sit down together. We watch a whole bunch of Halloween movies. Cool. We eat popcorn and apples and apple cider and blah, 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 blah. And then we watch these movies, and it usually culminates with the Hocus Pocus.
There you go.
So
that's cool.
So we're going to go ahead and do a bonus episode. It's going to be filmed like probably on a Saturday. Jury's still out on whether or not it'll be live and have a chat or not.
Yeah.
But it'll definitely get posted on YouTube.
Speaking of chats, we are missing one of our chat leaders.
Yeah. The
She thought
leader
she
of the
had
chat.
She had something fucking better to do,
Yeah.
apparently. What the fuck's up with that, Luna girl?
Well, to be fair.
Oh, we're being fair now? When did we start doing that?
To be fair.
Oh.
She is going to see The Empire Strikes Back tonight.
She wins.
And I would not hang out with you if I got to go watch The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, we could say fuck this podcast and go watch that. That would be cool.
Yeah, but we don't have open movie theaters here.
No.
Oh, COVID theaters.
Yeah, we don't have those.
Wear
your mask. It doesn't matter. You can't come in.
Popcorn.
Popcorn? Not for you, asshole.
I would love some movie theater fucking popcorn.
Some butters.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
The Snyder Cut is reportedly going to cost around $70 million to finish.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't care though. I want to see it.
Oh yeah. But what is slowly trickled out is there was never really a Snyder Cut. What there was a Snyder concept. So they shot all the shit that they shot, and then there's still huge chunks of it that he didn't even get to make.
He didn't get to finish though because
so they were
within his family.
Right. So they were just storyboards or they were, verbal presentation stuff. So the Snyder Cut proper has some gaping holes in it.
That's fine. I'm ready to see it though.
And speaking of gaping holes, no, I'm just kidding. I don't have a segue for that.
Fantastic.
James Cameron says that they've finished filming Avatar 2, due out in theaters in December of 2020.
22. You read that
2022, yes. Yeah. Carry the 2.
I love that Avatar movies, but
that's what I was going to ask you. Where are you at on Avatar?
I really enjoyed it. I thought the presentation is beautiful. I love the worlds that they live in. They look so cool.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to Avatar movies at the same time, now I'm just sitting here like, when the fuck are you really going to come out with this movie?
Apparently 2022.
Okay, well, hurry up and get there because you ain't doing shit.
The fucking bizarre thing is there's 3 more coming afterwards.
Yeah, I don't see... I mean, if you're going to bang out hits and make these movies come out, like, you got to do them closer in time than that.
Right. You know,
look at Avengers. Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah.
Those came out the years following each other.
Right. Well, I believe that these Avatar movies were shot all together. Oh, this might be important. It's my mom. Can you carry the
bucket?
Carry the 2.
So, oh yeah. No, so, I mean, I would think that these movies would be coming out a lot sooner. Like, I don't remember when this last one came out, but it was a long-ass time ago. I think I only had one kid. No, I mean, I had my 2 older kids, but of my younger girls, I think I only had one of them. Oh, my God! Luna Girl said, quick hi, everyone. I'm in the parking lot of IMAX with Dragon Buddy to see Empire, and there are only 5 cars in the entire parking lot, including hers. That's freaking awesome. I hope you get to enjoy that. We're jealous. We literally just got done talking about you. So I hope you and Dragon Buddy enjoy that. Do some things we wouldn't do in the parking lot of a drive-in, and that'd be awesome.
And in the drive-in and
around.
They're
not in the drive-in. They're in the parking lot, the drive parking lot.
Well, with that few people, you could probably just drive in.
Yeah, just drive right through the front doors.
I'm sure they won't mind.
They won't mind at all. Honk your horn, just be polite.
Yeah, right. Let them know you're coming.
Hell yeah.
No. And the chat's going out. Hi, new best friend.
Yep. Now, Luna Girl's the party, and we're just a bunch of assholes.
So this was kind of a little bit of a tearjerker. I mean, if you care about stuff.
Did you hear you see what Dragon Buddy wrote? I found a Cara Dune pop.
Oh.
Good night. I second the extracurricular activities.
I would love to pop Cara Dune.
Whoa! Not so would I.
Joaquin Phoenix named his mother trucker. Joaquin Phoenix named his new child after his brother. There's now another River Phoenix.
Cool.
Maybe there should always be a River Phoenix in the world.
Maybe. I enjoyed it as well.
Maybe that's how we got to this 2020, because there wasn't a River Phoenix in the world. Maybe that's where the timeline diverged.
Started fucking up.
Yeah, everything was going to be fine, and then there was no River Phoenix, and shit just went
south.
And now we're here.
Well, hot take, everybody.
Yep, new River Phoenix. Everything will be all right in 2021.
Dude, what if everything started turning around, and then people start praying to little baby river?
Little baby river.
Oh,
I love
intense. It got a little weird.
Love it. And this is just for you. Letterkenny season 8, I believe, is beginning filming beginning filming now, and it'll be out in 2021.
And this is just for you. I have started watching Letterkenny.
Yes!
I am 3 episodes deep.
It's so good.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. Oh my God. It's so fantastic. All right, later, Dragon Buddy. Later, Luna Girl.
See you guys. Have a good time in the show. And don't forget at the end.
Do gross parking lot stuff.
Vader is Luke's dad, by the way.
Oh, you're a dick.
Is it too soon?
Yeah, dude. What if they didn't know?
It's the fucking 40th anniversary.
That would be fantastic. They didn't know. You just spoiled it for them. Like, they've been playing like there's some hardcore Star Wars fans the whole time.
But not really.
And then it's just like, this fucking dick. It's like, well, you shouldn't have lied. This is on you.
Right.
This is your karma.
You put us in this position.
Yeah, that's your karma.
Let's just go home.
That's impossible, Dragon Buddy says.
It's impossible.
What's up, Dub? Damn, now the chat is popping, son.
This is where it's at.
What? But Luna Girl's leaving, so it's probably all going to fall apart.
Yeah, probably. She is the glue that binds.
Yeah, she is. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Video games. Amazon's getting into cloud gaming with a new system called Luna. Well, it's not really a system. It's in the cloud. A new service that uses Amazon's web service tech as its backbone. I'm assuming this is like Steam.
Yeah, sounds like it.
It'll be available on PC, Mac, and Fire TV, which I don't quite understand. If it's available on PC, why you can't get it on Xbox.
I don't know.
Because it's still fucking Windows.
I don't know.
Okay.
Because it's probably, who knows, man.
I thought we were better than this.
No, we're not better than this. We are a shit show.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
This is welcome to the shit show.
It is. That's happening way less nowadays.
No, it's happening.
I mean, it's still happening, but...
You're in denial.
Is that what it is?
You're in fucking...
I've just started rolling with the punches.
You're just like, this feels so good. And everybody's like, this is bullshit.
CD Projekt Red is pushed into what they call another crunch on Cyberpunk 2077. They're moving into mandatory overtime for the next 6 weeks, I guess, trying to finish this game up so that they can hit the already moved twice release date.
You know what? We should start breaking down when we're on overtime for the show.
Yeah.
I think so. I think the people need to know.
Does anybody care that I worked 114 hours last check?
How are the Raiders in hot water? You better settle down, Dub.
Oh. The Radies.
What?
The Radies?
The Radies?
The Radies.
They like Brady's Raiders?
Brady's got Radies. You know where the Raiders play football?
Las Vegas, yeah. I was like, wait, what? Is this some sort of weird trick question?
It's no trick question.
Okay.
I'm just fucking with Brady.
Josh, you're an asshole.
The dab is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Ghost Pepper is an asshole.
Ghost Pepper is an asshole, but we love him.
Oh, yeah, I seen that, Dub. He said not wearing mask at some charity event. Yeah, I seen that. 'Tis life. 'Tis life. That's where we live right now. People are narking on everybody about what they're wearing and not wearing.
True story. This is for at least for me and Dub. God of War Ragnarok.
Oh, because you guys have PlayStations.
Yes, will be a proper sequel to the PlayStation 4's God of War. It will include Kratos and his son, Atreus. And we'll see that late 2021.
Yeah.
Coach got a $100,000 fine.
There was a couple coaches that got a couple. I think the Monday night coaches both got, from last week, got from Las Vegas and from New Orleans. They both got $100,000 fines. And there was a couple other coaches who did too.
That's just fucked up.
Yeah, this shit's crazy as hell.
I just don't see a reason for it.
But, anywho, go ahead, buddy.
God of War is Eric shit. He actually talked me into playing the last game because I wasn't, I haven't played any of them. And he's like, you should really fucking check it out. And I'm like, all right. And I started playing it, and I'm like, this is shit.
Dub I never got into God of War. I went over to hang out with him one night, and we were drinking, and he was playing God. I didn't even want to play. I was just like, dude, this is fucking cool. I watched him play that game. I was like, this is badass.
Was it the new one or?
No, this was years ago, dude. I think, Dub, you have to correct me, man. This was like, I think he had a PS3, if I remember, PS2 or PS3, if I remember correctly.
Well, you remember when we talked about the Batman: The Dark Knight Returns?
Yeah.
One of the things that you loved about it was how like heavy hitting, and you could feel the fucking crunch when somebody got punched in their fucking gush. This game.
Oh, what's up, Tim? How's it going,
Tim,
dude?
how you doing?
Nostalgia Inc. up in the house.
Welcome. The God of War game, or the PS4 God of War game, has that effect to it. The sounds and the way he interacts with whatever he's
right.
So he might hit something with his axe, and the controller has a slight vibration, and there's like a crunch noise.
That's cool. Well, I that is one thing I think is cool. The sound effects and stuff that come out of the PlayStation controller. I was playing Grand Theft Auto, and you could hear the cop sirens and everything like that. I was like, this is way, you could hear their radio squawking and stuff. I was like, this is too damn cool.
Like he'll pull out his axe and he'll fucking throw it, and it'll fly across the fucking screen, and it'll say stick into a fucking zombie or whatever, and it'll go crunch, and the controller shakes a little bit.
Damn.
So you feel that ass pound and fucking car.
Dub just reminded me it was 2009-ish.
Oh boy.
That was a little bit of a time ago.
It was a day or two.
Yeah, it wasn't a last Wednesday. It was a couple Wednesdays ago.
Our boys were just kids. I mean, little kids.
Yeah.
Now they're grown-ups.
Yeah, shit, that was a long-ass time. Damn, 2009, man.
It was 11 years ago.
Damn. Jordan was fucking 7.
Yeah. Hot sheets. Carrie Fisher's daughter, Billie Lourd, has scrolled too far. She had her baby, and then this past weekend announced that the baby's going to be named in honor of her mother. The baby boy's name is Kingston Fisher Lord Rydell. Nice. She must be married to a Rydell. I don't know who that is, but ta-da.
Nice.
It was another one of those fucking in the fields kind of things.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Jen's bitching. I don't come here to feel old. Nobody told you had to.
I just said 2009 wasn't last Wednesday. It was a couple Wednesdays ago. That's not old.
You're still very young and virile, Jen. Don't worry.
And what?
Virile.
Why would you use that word?
I don't know.
Oh, my Lord.
It's just the one that popped into my head.
Sounds so inappropriate.
It might be.
It could be. Who knows? Just fucking go with it.
Maybe I should look up the definition. I might have said something horrible. Jess is there. He'll take care of it if she is virile or whatever that means.
You hear that wind kicking out there?
Yeah, dude. We got quite a storm brewing. Zac Efron to star in a new adaptation of Stephen King's Firestarter.
I like Zac Efron. I'm not going to front on it.
And I like Firestarter. I was really hoping, though, when I saw the headline, that we were talking about a new version of The Stand.
Oh, no. Why? Okay, so you pulled this news, so why did you?
Because it just said Zac Efron to star in Stephen King.
Oh, I gotcha.
Remake.
And you were like, oh, shit.
I'm like, it's going to be The Stand, and it's not. It's Firestarter. So I wonder who's going to play, what's her face?
That lady?
The girl that was in E.T. She was married to
Drew Barrymore.
Yes, Drew Barrymore.
Go.
Photos have leaked of Ahsoka's FX series lightsaber. The photo on the box could possibly confirm Rosario Dawson is playing Ahsoka, even though it hasn't been announced properly by Disney.
It looks pretty convincing.
It does.
And that's not leaked. That's an official, this is coming out toy
Oh, is it?
thing. Like, that's an official thing.
Oh, okay. I didn't see Disney had put that out.
Yeah, that's coming out. That is one of the things that is coming out. Now, the picture on it, everybody's like, whoa, this isn't the cartoon version of Ahsoka.
Jen says The Stand is coming out before the end of this year. I had no idea they'd actually made it. Oh, that makes me happy.
Hell yeah.
Mr. Trips.
Sorry.
You all right?
Nope.
I'm not okay.
I'm okay. Are you all right?
I am now.
Just said Angela Lansbury. Son of a bitch.
Got your Angela Lansbury right here.
Go for the camera.
Oh, go for gold.
Oh, that one went way far. We're not getting that one back for a while.
Jen says it's coming out in December. She'll link me a messenger.
She's pretty upset about it, too.
I know.
She might stab you.
I can't believe that I'm not abreast of this here informations.
Yeah. But if you're going to beat him, have your husband record it so we can post it on the page, please.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd like to rewatch it.
Me too. It'd be pretty cool.
You ready to talk sports?
Yeah, let's talk sports, man. The Tampa Bay Lightning have won the Stanley Cup. They defeated the Dallas Stars. Yep.
The Lightning.
Yeah, they did it not too long ago, if I remember correctly, too.
Really?
Yeah, they got a hockey team. They don't play games down in Florida.
I'll tell you what.
They freeze their shit up, man, and they are ready to go. They don't play games in Florida.
I just want to see somebody freeze their shit in Florida.
Canadians in Florida, they like, we've got an ice hockey rink and we get to live in Florida.
Can
They're
we
like,
back
this
this
is
up?
Fantastic.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate that? Sounds like a news headline. Florida man freezes shit. Continue.
I don't know what to say about that. I guess that's all I got for hockey. A Florida man freezes his shit. The Los Angeles Lakers take on the Miami Heat in game 1 of the NBA Finals tonight. I can't remember if that game's already started or it's getting ready to start, but
They're still playing whistle ball? What?
I fucking hate you. There's a postpone on the Tennessee Titans versus the Pittsburgh Steelers because of COVID-19.
Yeah.
They both shut their facilities down. They're looking like they might play Monday or Tuesday, possibly.
Really? I wonder if I have any buddy in that game.
I don't have anybody from Pittsburgh. I don't think I have anybody from Tennessee. I know I don't have anybody from Pittsburgh.
Titans in Pittsburgh, huh?
Yeah. You checking that out?
Yeah, I got Derrick Henry.
Oh, my God. That's what I didn't do for sports. I got to get into that.
I just got Derrick Henry in there. Although, you know what? That might fuck me over. Jason has a guy from Pittsburgh that's questionable, and that'll give him a set of days to get ready. Wah, wah. Anyway.
I didn't prepare this, so we can't go over the... I can just give you the scores for this.
Yeah, just run down the scores.
All right.
We had technical difficulties.
Yeah, technical difficulties when it came to the Fantasy Football League from... I dropped the ball on it tonight, so I didn't have it prepared. But let's go to week 3. And Suck My Metachlorians lost to Summer of Legends, 108.36 to 80.38.
What the fuck happened?
Orange Jacketman defeated Diet Coke, 167.66 to 142.88.
That really surprised me. Matt's really fucking pulled it together this year.
Yeah, I think he's 3-0.
Yeah. He beat me.
Legacy of Bane defeated Imperial Right Guard, 141.46 to 88.38.
What the fuck happened there?
Just, the little guy doing what he's got to do.
I guess so.
Detroit Death Stars defeated Blue Milk and Froggies
Fuck yeah, they
190.28 to 172.92. That's a high-ass scoring game right there.
Yeah, she really
She
fucking
would have
brought
defeated
it.
almost everybody else in the league.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't having it. I'm Baby Yoda's mom.
For now. There's a rematch coming in week 12.
Yeah, but
my understanding.
she's gonna have COVID that week.
Oh my God, that's not good. Don't
Not
have the
that,
COVID.
not her, the team.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that's not nice. Attack of the Swede defeated Master McCaffrey 163.60 to 159.20. That was a close ass game right there.
Yeah, it was.
They were going back and forth and trading blows all fucking week. From Thursday on, they were trading them. Atco AT-ATS defeated Chewy's Angels 185.84 to 171.96. Dude, these scores scare me.
Yeah,
I didn't even score half of what some of these people scored.
I'm not sure what happened to you.
I just got screwed. I got effed in the A big time.
Mm-hmm. Now that I'm sitting here right now, popping in Ron Johnson's name into the spreadsheet. Make sure that you're sharing us on social media and then tag us in it so that we know that you did it, so that we can add you in for extra entries for the escape crate.
Yes.
We would you will do it.
That's all I've got for sports, man. I think it's pee break time and then
jump
into our list.
Let's do it.
All right, I'm going to go.
I think you should.
I need to.
Okay.
I wouldn't have been so hard up on it. Don't judge me.
All right, what's going on out there in the chat? What are you guys up to? We're going to go ahead and talk about our, not our favorite Star Wars movies, because we love them all, really, both of us. But we're going to try and put them in order. So if you guys want to drop in maybe your top 3, maybe we can read them off. Rogue One is the shit, Tim. It's pretty high on my list. We'll get into why later, but yeah, if you guys want to throw your top 3 out there, we'll read through those before we get started on ours. Lunar Girl's talking about on Facebook that she's having a private viewing of Empire Strikes Back. I am so jealous. I'm cutting all this out.
You do. That's what you do in a commercial break.
I know, I'm just picking it.
When are we going to talk about the Ewok movies? Oh man, I haven't watched the Ewok movies in so long. I'd have to rewatch them 100%, maybe twice, because there was 2 of them, right? There was 2, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I don't even know if you can get a hold of those. Probably have to can you buy them on iTunes? There was 3 of them? I don't remember being 3. See, that's how bad I am at it. That's awful. And the cereal. Well, I probably ate the cereal. Fiberglass and milk. It was delicious. Hell yeah, he's back, ladies and gentlemen. It's weird.
Big, so it doesn't take long to
It's weird with it being as dark as it is. Outside?
Oh, yeah. Did you notice I put up a little wall back there?
Yes, I very much enjoyed that and appreciated it.
You just got to kind of step up to the plate.
Yep, I did. You ready to get back into it? You want to get that commercial rolling?
Yeah.
Rockin' and rollin'.
Nostalgia Inc. in downtown Jackson is your one-stop shop for comic books, graphic novels, tabletop games, supplies, and tons of other super nerdy stuff.
They have everything from your favorite superhero comics to all the latest manga and horror graphic novels.
Superman, Spider-Man, The Avengers, My Little Pony, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, My Hero Academia, Star Wars, and Batman are just a few of the familiar titles you will see while browsing through the store.
And don't forget to check out their back catalog.
And for all your tabletop needs, Nostalgia has the largest in-stock selection in the area of Dungeons & Dragons books, miniatures, and more. As well, they have the latest Magic the Gathering and Pokemon card game releases.
Store hours are currently 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday.
So come to downtown Jackson and get nostalgic at Nostalgia Inc. What's up, everybody? This is Big Lovin and Don DellaSnooch.
We wanted to take a minute to tell you how to get more from the Escape Pod experience.
Become a Patreon supporter and you will get lots of bonus content, including movie reviews, videos from Comic-Cons, behind-the-scenes content, and more.
But even better, Patreon supporters get extra entries into the quarterly drawing for the Escape Crate.
The Escape Crate is full of great stuff like t-shirts, Funko Pops, stickers, mugs, and other random goodies.
The higher the membership level, the more entries per month you'll earn. You also can receive one entry per episode you share on social media.
So if you have a couple extra bucks, toss us some. We will use it for covering the cost of hosting the show, paying for booths at cons, and equipment upgrades.
Thanks for all the support, and now back to the show. And we're back. Pretty exciting stuff that happened there on the break.
Hell yeah, it was. That commercial was amazing.
Absolutely.
It's the best commercial I've ever heard in my life.
Absolutely.
I had nothing to do with it. I mean, I was there, but I didn't do it.
Tim has refused to watch them. What's he talking about?
The Ewok movies.
Oh, yeah, don't watch the Ewok movies. There's just no fucking reason to do it.
Well, no, he's saying he doesn't want to ruin his memory of them because he enjoyed them from as a child, but he doesn't want to watch them now and ruin that memory of them being so good.
Oh.
I can understand that. But I don't remember enough to talk about the plots. I couldn't talk about the plots of those movies.
Of the Ewok movies?
I'd have to watch them again.
I think I smoked them up.
Oh, man. That'll happen, though.
Dragon Buddy says that they have a private showing of Empire. How lucky can you get?
That's awesome.
Just have a whole theater yourself to watch Empire Strikes Back.
That's so dope. I wish I was there.
I'm super jealous.
A little jelly.
So we were going to read people's top 3 Star Wars movies, but I don't really have any. Did anybody?
I don't even remember you saying that, dude.
No, I talked about it on break, but it doesn't seem to be. Jen says that the original trilogy is still probably her favorite. Tim said that Rogue One and 2 of the 3 Ewok movies. I didn't even know there was 3 Ewok movies.
There's 2.
I give up.
2. No, it's number
2 of his
and
3 are
2 and 3 are Ewok movies.
Oh, great.
Oh, what's up, Keith?
Roscom says A New Hope, Jedi, and then The Force Awakens.
Fuck yeah, Jason.
Hey, Keith. Good to see you, buddy. Anywho, do you want to start with your number 11, buddy?
This one's going to blow your mind.
It is?
Yes.
No, I doubt it.
Yeah. The Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi is your...
Number 11.
Number 11.
Yep.
All right.
I love the movie. These are like picking your kids, man. I enjoy the shit out of all these movies,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
and they have changed so much from the 100th episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you guys don't know about it, we did basically this rundown on the 100th episode. Now there's a new movie, the Rise of Skywalker, so that changed our list. We figured it was a good time to revamp our list.
Yep.
So, do you happen to remember how far it fell for you?
It was, I think, middle of the pack before.
Okay. So
but it was very new at that time. We did it then. But it just, I enjoy it, but it doesn't, looking at all the rest of them, it doesn't have a lot of the action and the stuff that I really enjoy in Star Wars. It's missing that. But I still really, it's not last because I hate the movie.
You're definitely not sucking Ryan's Johnson.
I might if you want. I mean, I don't know. I got some extra time.
Right. Keith, put in his top three are Empire, Rogue One, and Solo.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
That's
And
definitely different.
Dragon Buddy says Empire, Rogue One, and Jedi.
Nice.
Lunar Girl says that A New Hope is her favorite.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Hell yeah.
My number 11 is, it shouldn't be a surprise to you, it's The Phantom Menace. I cannot abide whiny prepubescent Anakin. And it's not. I made these same apologies when we talked about this.
Make them over again.
Before.
These people ain't heard them.
It's not Jake Lloyd's fault. It's George Lucas's fault. He wrote shitty fucking dialogue for that kid. And that kid was not an actor.
No.
They kind of popped him into it.
Did you watch the behind the scenes when they were trying to choose him?
Yeah.
In my opinion, he was not the one they should have chose.
No, and he has poor delivery because it's not something that he was wanting
Good
to
at.
do. And he couldn't remember his lines, and they constantly had to feed him to him, and
Constantly.
it shows because
Yeah.
he never has any context for what he's saying.
No. It's always to the actor, back to him, back to the actor, back to him.
Right. And I really don't like the cartoony behavior of the CG aliens and like the pod racing and stuff like that.
I can see
Like
that.
he went like there's always been some cartoony childish things. It's a kids movie. You know, in most respects, Star Wars is for children.
For children, right.
Or at least the young at heart.
Yeah.
But some of the stuff that was in Phantom Menace was like after school Cartoon Network cartoony.
Right.
So of all the movies, that one was the roughest for me.
Okay.
Eric says that his is Empire, Rogue One, and A New Hope.
Nice. Good list.
I see those three come up a lot.
Yeah. Two of the three have been coming up out of the most people's.
Yep. So what's your number 10?
Attack of the Clones. I enjoyed it, but there was just I wanted more of it. They gave me a lot of stormtroopers, which I love, but and the stormtroopers alone almost let this go above The Last Jedi for me because I love stormtroopers, even though they're clone troopers. I love the armored villains, if you will, so much in the Star Wars universe. But just some of the dialogue between Padme and Anakin really brings it down for me. Like I really enjoy those scenes. I really enjoy the whole story of the prequels. I think it's the story of the prequels. I think it's fantastic. And it sucks to see what Anakin has to go through. I mean, if you really look at it, he gets done pretty fucking wrong, in my opinion.
Most of the time.
But yeah, man, Attack of the Clones is just out of the prequels, it did it the least for me.
Yeah. My number 10 is Attack of the Clones as well. Yeah. Which, I mean, it's one of my go-tos. Like, I watch it a lot. But my big problem with Attack of the Clones is the best part is in the last 10 minutes. I wanted the first 35, 40 minutes of that movie to speed along. And the part that they breezed through at the end, which was the expensive part, I wanted that to go on.
Right.
We ended up getting a cartoon series that I was a way late adopter to that kind of gave us what happened in that time period. But that is the more interesting time period of those three movies.
100%, dude. 100%.
I mean, it's just all out fucking war.
Right.
And, you know, contrary to what a lot of people, I guess, think about these movies, this is a war saga.
Yep.
You know? But the way it's written, the war is kind of happening over there, and then there's, you know, what's going on with our main characters. But I was super stoked when I when I went to the theater. I'm like, oh, Attack of the Clones, this is gonna be the shit. But the Clone Wars don't start till the fucking end.
The very, very, very end.
And then I was super stoked going into to get the Clone Wars. And we're like, oh yeah, the Clone Wars are over.
Yeah, we've already passed that.
Like, fuck.
I will say one of the best parts was watching Yoda fight.
Yeah.
I remember so many people laughing in the theater. The theater I was at, so many people laughed when he started spinning around.
Really?
I don't know if that happened in the theater I was at.
Oh, no, everybody was just kind of like, that I remember, everybody was like, holy shit.
No, there was people laughing, like laughing out loud when he was.
Really?
Yeah. I loved it, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
I absolutely
He
loved
fucking worked Dooku over.
Yeah. Then again, I did watch Attack of the Clones in Michigan when I was coming up visiting with my ex, and that could be why, because it was Michigan and people were probably doing meth.
Meth, definitely.
Meth.
It was methed up.
Yeah, it was meth. It was super methed up.
Spider Monkey Yoda is one of Jen's least favorite things about the entire series.
Oh, see? She was the one laughing in the theater.
Layman says that our mic's cut out for a second.
That's weird.
Yeah, well, moving on.
Yeah.
Your number 9?
That would be Solo. And you know why that really, really changed for me? Because that used to be, well, no, I think it was right around that 9-8, somewhere in there last time. I watched a deep fake of Harrison Ford.
Oh, yeah.
Playing Han Solo in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, oh, I wish somebody did this through the whole fucking movie.
Right.
I wish I'd have never seen this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still love Solo. I love the interaction between Han Solo and Chewbacca.
Right.
Interaction between Han and Lando. I loved L3. The first time I watched it, didn't like L3.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't like her at all.
I see. I liked her right off the jump.
Didn't like her at all. Every time since, loved her. But, yeah, man.
I like Eldon Ehrenreich.
I thought he did a great job.
But there's a little bit of Han Solo's kind of essence that he just didn't have.
But he did a good job with a lot of the mannerisms and the way he spoke and how he would hold and do certain things. I thought he did a great job. Yeah, I thought he did a great job.
But there, like I said, there's a little bit of Harrison Fordiness that just wasn't there.
Jen said the CG took her way out of it.
CG. Really?
And then Eric said Solo was too soft for him for some reason.
Yeah, I'll give you that too. Solo was kind of a soft movie.
Yeah, you didn't. But how dangerous did you want to make Han Solo? You didn't want to make him too criminal. You know, that way he lose that lovable character.
Right. Yeah, like Jen says, Solo was fun.
It was fun.
Oh, Jen's still talking about Yoda, the CG.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you that too. The prequels, some of the CG, it was dated. Yeah, he was reaching beyond the capabilities,
and you could see it.
Mm-hmm.
But we would never be where we are today without him doing that.
Right, because he pushed things so far.
Star Wars had to suffer a little bit for him to do that.
Right, I agree. My number 9 is also Solo.
Oh, wow.
Now, Solo, for me, didn't move up or down.
Okay.
So we added a movie. Phantom Menace bumped down. Attack of the Clones bumped down. Solo stayed put.
I didn't go back and look. Did you go back and look?
Yeah, I went back. Okay. Because I'm weird like that.
No, that's fine. I thought about it, but I just didn't do it.
But for basically the same reasons. Like, Solo's a perfectly fine movie. Like Eric said, it's a little bit soft. It's really a movie about fuel, you know, at its essence, and you can only make that so interesting. It was awesome to go on the Kessel Run.
Well, if you're gonna bring up the fuel, it looked pretty cool.
Oh, the coaxium?
The coaxium
the little
pretty
crystal.
Damn, yeah, when you saw it in the little thing, it looked pretty damn. It looked like some shit you would see at Disney World.
Right, and you know, you got the mob bosses, throne room, but office.
Yeah.
with all the memorabilia. That shit was all
The
great.
Mandalorian armor and
Yep.
shit like that. That was cool as hell.
You got Darth Maul showing up at the end. Like, there was lots of great shit in it.
Yeah.
I'm not at all discrediting how wonderful that movie is. But if I want to sit down and go, man, I want to watch a Star Wars movie, Solo isn't often the one I go
will
for.
say every single one of these movies, they ever show up when I'm flipping through the channels on TNT, I just stop and I let it play.
Right?
And it just plays.
Yeah, they're definitely... I'm always willing to sit down and watch any one of these fucking movies.
Yeah, and Keith says a lot of shit happened in that movie.
It did.
That's true.
There was a lot going on in that movie.
Yeah.
Your number 8?
That would be Phantom Menace. I remember being excited for Star Wars coming back.
Yep.
And I remember being excited I knew the people who, well, I didn't know them, but like, I knew how much of a big deal it was for all those people who got to originally see Star Wars. And so getting to go see the new Star Wars, it's coming back, new technology. Like, I remember seeing the previews for it, and I'm like, this looks fucking epic. And I watched the movie. Jar Jar Binks didn't bother me the first time I watched it. Jar Jar Binks has bothered me as I've gotten older, but I just had to push out that he's not really a character for me.
Right.
But when that movie came out, dude, I absolutely loved it. And I had to think about it more. That's why it's moved down a lot more for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had to remember how, like, I remember going to Taco Bell and getting the fucking cups and shit like that with the
stickers. Promotional stuff for that movie was fantastic.
Oh, yeah, I loved it. So
I didn't much care for Boss Nass either. The leader of the Gungans, Boss Nass.
no, yeah. Didn't either. Me neither.
It was just so, like Jen said, it was very CG cartoony, and like I said, the cartooning was like Cartoon Network as far as the characters were concerned. Like, I don't know what he was watching at the time when he was writing this stuff.
They didn't blend too well.
I don't know if he was like sitting around with the kids watching their stuff while he was writing, but the comic behavior of everything was so far over the fucking top.
Yeah.
Are you on the studio's Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
And it's that slow?
Yep.
Super weird.
This happened last time. It's all good. Just don't worry about it.
Okay. We're cutting all this out anyway.
That's fine. I can agree with this one.
My number 8 is The Last Jedi.
Ah.
So Last Jedi moved down one for me too, really to accommodate, our new entry.
Mm-hmm.
But I like The Last Jedi. There's a lot of great stuff in it, but there's also some real weak sauce in it too.
There's a chunk that's really weak sauce in my opinion.
Yeah. The more shit that leaks out about where the story was intended to go before Rian Johnson stuck his nose in shit, it kind of bums me out that we took that little sidestep.
Yeah, I agree that it was a huge side. It feels like Force Awakens and the Rise of Skywalker are connected, whereas The Last Jedi definitely feels like we kind of went off.
There was an off
We
ramp.
went over here, and then we hung out at this rest stop for a little bit, and then we got back on.
Yeah, there was some construction on that highway. And
we had to move.
Right. So it's never going to go too high on my list. There's a lot of cool stuff on it, like the scene on Crate where they're, flying on the salt planet.
Oh, I love that. That looked beautiful. Visually, that movie is awesome.
Yep. I think that he did just fine dealing with Kylo's character, but then I think that he disregarded Rose and Rey a little bit. And there was just some things where I'm like, dude, there was such a good thing rolling.
Right.
And then you happened, you son of a bitch. And wasn't The Last Jedi the one that had Canto Bight in it?
Yes.
Like, for fuck's sakes.
That's what I'm saying. It had that huge chunk. It had so much possibility. We've talked about it before in the past. We don't need to rehash it, but it had so much possibility to be a great movie.
Right. And at least if they were going to do that fucking casino scene, they could at least have made Lando the owner of the casino.
Right.
Because it made sense, and it would have had some continuity and it would have brought that moment where you were like, why are we here? And then you'd have been like, oh, yeah, this is why we're here.
Right.
You know, it seems like such a simple fucking decision.
Yeah, Lando would have made more sense being in the second one than how he showed up in the third one.
Right, because the term shoehorned, they shoehorned him in there.
Yeah.
In order to make him seem like he belonged. And that if they would have put him in The Last Jedi, then it would have made sense for him to show up to save the day in Rise of Skywalker.
Right.
But whatever, we didn't make the movie. They didn't hire us.
They should have, though.
I agree.
Next time they will.
What's your number 6, buddy? Or no, what's your number 7?
That would be The Rise of Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker.
I have a feeling with this movie, it keeps slipping for me.
Really?
Yeah. I really, 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 really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's another one of those movies where the more I hear about shit, the more it kind of ruins that movie for me. The more I hear about outside things where they were talking about, like, Rey being a Kenobi or something like that, and it's just like, oh, that would have been cool. And you hear all these things, and it's like, what happened?
That leads us back to our last thought, though.
Yeah.
Ryan Johnson stepped on that.
Yeah, he really stepped on the dick of the whole sequels.
We could have ended up with a whole lot of other shit that we got
but the
fucked
thing is,
out of.
I really enjoyed The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it, but I feel like he took the movies in a completely different direction that was so hard to come back from.
Right.
But the Rise of I enjoyed how they brought the gang back. I thought it was really cool exploring the Death Star. I really wish we could have spent more time walking through the halls of the Death Star.
Yeah.
Seeing some rooms, and I loved how all when they were on the Death Star, the stormtrooper helmets and armor and shit was
all the equipment smashed up in the cavern of it.
Yeah, that was really cool. I enjoyed the ending battle scene, and with all the starships fighting and stuff like that. I really enjoyed that. It was a great movie for me, but it just, the more I hear about what could have been, the more that movie slips for me personally.
Okay, that's fair. My number 7 is Return of the Jedi. And you would think that it'd, of course, be higher on my list because, it's one of the originals. But I always kind of thought that it suffers from some of the things that damaged the prequels. I think George kind of went into this feeling that he should be making something a little bit more fun. Like, I almost feel like he thought Empire got a little too dark. I don't know if there was criticisms and he kind of bit into them. It was like, maybe you're right. Maybe I did go a little too dark.
Yeah, maybe.
But Jedi's it's just not my fucking favorite. And maybe my problem is that it's about the redemption of Vader. Mm-hmm. Maybe I just am like, oh fuck.
As a kid, Return of the Jedi was my favorite.
Really?
For the longest time, you could not tell me any other Star Wars movie was better than Return of the Jedi.
Really?
I don't know why.
Murder
I remember
bears.
those thoughts as a child. Return of the Jedi is the best Star Wars movie. Like, I remember having those thoughts, like, being a youngster, like, I'll argue with you that the Return of the Jedi is better. Not knowing what the fuck I would argue about, but Return of the Jedi was better to me as a kid.
Jedi's my favorite. Changed my mind. Yeah, it's just not my favorite. So that one fell down another spot for me.
We going with me?
Yeah, what is your number 6?
My number 6 is Rogue One. The more and more, this is a movie who has the opposite effect. This movie grows on me more and more as I watch it. I love how it's still connected to our overall Star Wars Skywalker saga movies.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
You all
Good
right?
Lord. I don't know. It's still connected to those Skywalker movies, but it has its own beats and its own thing going on. And I the new ships, the Death Troopers. I'm a sucker for anything Stormtrooper-ish. So you add these new Death Troopers, and it looks so damn cool. And they got the modulated voice that sounds different, so you can't understand what they're saying. And they're just so badass. Those things were bad as hell, dude. And then seeing some of the shore troopers on Crate, not Crate.
No. What is the name of that planet?
In the chat, if you could help us out, brain farting it right now.
It's not Edu.
No, Edu is the one where they go. Did you know Edu was based off of Aliens?
Uh-uh.
That was based off
Is that
of
the
Aliens
planet from Prometheus?
Yes, it was based off of that planet. Oh my god. Oh well, we're gonna have to shit to bed.
Yeah, somebody will bring it up in 5 minutes.
It'll happen.
Jamie, pull that up.
Yeah. Isaac, what's up?
Right. My number 6 is Revenge of the Sith. Of course, being the darkest of the prequels, that's going to be one of my favorites, naturally.
Yeah.
I don't know why I prefer the darker films. I think that Hayden Christensen was the weakest part of that movie, and it's a pretty fucking good movie.
I enjoyed the shit of that movie.
So, I think that Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan Kenobi was like at its pinnacle in that movie.
Oh yeah.
The story was fucking compelling. The stakes were very real. Like, I really think that, and that was the prequels were like politics, and there's this giant web being woven about how shit's gonna go, and then in Revenge of the Sith, he pulls the strings, goes, and you're like, oh fuck, that's what happened.
Yep.
Because those of us who were watching the original trilogy in the 80s, there was that question of how the fuck did all this happen?
Right.
We just kind of walked in and shit was already fucked.
Mm-hmm.
But the prequels really told us how that all happened. Some people, of course, were like, well, this is boring. And I, being a person who enjoys politics, I was like, oh, yeah? Tell me more.
Oh, my God.
And then they were in the Senate, and everything was good.
Sweet Jesus.
But that was the movie that pulled it all together.
Yeah.
What was your number 5?
Return of the Jedi, matter of fact. I really, really, really enjoyed
Murder Bears.
Return of the Jedi, it holds for me being a kid. I loved that movie as a kid, like I said earlier. I felt like we got more lightsaber in that movie.
Uh-huh. There was a lot of lightsaber in that movie.
That was always, stormtroopers and lightsabers when it comes to Star Wars, that's my thing.
Yep.
So, I love the fight scene with Vader and Luke at the end. I love how his dad comes to save him. He's not too far gone that.
Right.
So
you do like the redemption story.
Yeah, I'm a fan of it. Especially now, I'm a fan of it too, considering how far fucking gone he was for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the redemption story is pretty fucking sweet.
And the prequels lend a lot to why he was so far gone. They tell us this, the multiple layers of the universe rising up to punch him in the fucking face.
Yeah.
At every turn of his life.
Yep. And he somehow gets through it.
Right. And then, he has that Romeo and Juliet thing going with Padme there at the end. And then when she goes, he just is like, well, let's burn the fucking universe down.
Exactly. There's nothing left for me.
Right. My number 5 is Rise of Skywalker. So this is the new entry to my list. I really enjoy almost all of this movie. I like all of the worlds that we visit, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I, like you said before, I would have preferred she be a Kenobi.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a problem with her being a Palpatine.
No, didn't change it, but I would have preferred.
Right.
I have my preference.
I liked the deeper understanding of the Force that we get in this movie. That, now that we can look back on it, you see these little moments, like the one where Obi-Wan's kneeled over Luke and he puts his hand on his forehead.
He heals him.
Right. Just shit that we probably didn't know previously, or at least they conveniently wrote it in to make it canon.
Yeah.
Either way, it was kind of like Revenge of the Sith. This one pulled all the strings together, made a nice tight knot, and you're like, oh, okay. And I think Adam Driver was even better in this movie. And I think that JJ handled Kylo the best.
I agree with that.
You get the best delivery of the emotion that he's going through.
Right.
So
Kylo felt weaker, even though he destroyed Snoke.
Right.
He felt weaker in the Last Jedi.
It felt like he lost a piece of himself, like a piece of his what's the word I'm looking for? Confidence, self-confidence.
Yeah.
Like he broke a bit of his root power and kind of felt alone.
Yeah.
Like, you kill all your heroes and then you just got to stand there by yourself.
It's me, yay!
Yay! What was your number 4?
My number 4 was Empire Strikes Back. As I've gotten older, this one has moved down on the list for me. When I was younger, didn't really care for it. It was the darker one. You know me and Mr. Brightside, so the darker movies don't really do it for me. I enjoyed all the shit on Cloud City. I enjoyed the hell. Hoth never really did it for me. The stuff on Hoth never did, as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
As a kid. Now I've learned to appreciate and enjoy it all. But as a kid, Hoth never did for me. It was Cloud City and how fucked up that was, and C-3PO getting captured, and why did he get captured and dismantled, and Chewbacca carrying him around, and Slave One, and Boba Fett, and just, there's so many emotions, but it being the darker one, I don't know. As I've gotten older, I've learned to appreciate that side of the story a lot more. So, that'd be my number 4.
My number 4 is Rogue One.
Ooh, fancy.
And believe it or not, Rogue One moved down a spot.
I really wish I'd have gone back and checked mine out just to see. I know my top 3 are the exact same. Mm-hmm. Those just haven't changed for me.
Yep.
But I wish I'd have gone back like you did.
It's I don't know. Rogue One moved down a spot for apparently no reason. I felt strongly about the way I picked it.
Right.
But it's not like I came across a new part of Rogue One where I was like, well, maybe I gave that too much credit.
Right.
Like, Rogue One is a fantastic movie. It's a war movie. It feels like war.
Hell yeah.
Street level combat. Yeah. All the characters are a lot of fun in it. I'm still not a huge fan of Cassian Andor. And I think that it's probably the actor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think I don't think it's a problem with the character. I think I don't care for that actor. But I also haven't seen him in anything else, so I can't say that he just sucks.
Are you going to give the Cassian Andor series?
Yeah, I'll watch it for sure.
Okay.
It's not like I dislike him that much.
Yeah,
but
they're still going to feed you Star Wars.
Yeah, if there was a thing about that movie that I was like, you know what, I could have lived without that. I think it's his portrayal of that character.
Jen in the chat says Diego Luna is phenomenal in most things. So.
Yeah. Well, what's your take on him in Rogue One, though? Hold that performance up with the rest of him?
Yeah, I can't. I can't speak on that. I'm just, hopefully she can get to you here in a second.
I don't dislike him. Something about the way he delivers that character.
Right.
But then again, I've never seen that character done by somebody else, so it may actually be that character. I don't
See, I didn't have a problem with him. I enjoyed I enjoyed the interaction he had with K2SO. Like I really enjoyed that character.
Well, vice versa, K2SO is a fantastic character.
Right.
If he feels like he belongs where he's at in the story. I always felt like Cassian Andor was like a bump in the road. Like he didn't fit in with. There's something that seems out of time, like when you've got two pieces of music playing and they don't quite vibe. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. It might just be me, and it might be a thing. I thought of it first, and now I can't get it out of my head. You know how that shit goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my number 4, Rogue One.
My number 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, wait, Jen brings up an interesting point. I didn't mean to step on your...
No, that's fine.
He doesn't have the charm that Han Solo has.
Yeah.
So maybe in my head, I'm like, no, he's the Han Solo character, and he never measures up to it.
But he's not. Right.
Okay, anyway, go back to your 3.
My number 3 is Revenge of the Sith. I absolutely love this movie. I love when it's all starting to... When Anakin's starting to... in his mind, understand what's been going on. Like, he's been given a raw deal. Mm-hmm. And he's just starting to understand all these different things, how the Jedi have been using him and all this stuff for, spy on the Chancellor, do this, do that. And it's just like, wait, I thought we're supposed to be the good guys and we're doing some fucked up shit.
Right.
What's up with that? Mm-hmm. And I when Revenge of the Sith came out, I was kind of out of Star Wars, but I was like, I'm still going to go see this. And it almost sucked me back in.
Right.
When this movie came back out. Or when this movie came out. It almost sucked me back into being like, forget all the girls. Let's do Star Wars things. And it almost had me. It almost fucking had me. But it didn't. I don't think anything could at that moment, at that time. 2005, I was a few years into the Air Force. Like, I was doing my thing right then and there, man.
Yeah, nothing's gonna stop an Air Force pilot or
I was a pilot. I was flying all the jets.
You were not a
I was
fucking
flying
pilot.
all the jets.
I just gave you way too much credit.
No, that's fine. So are Jason and Jason and Dave. We were all flying all the jets. All the planes.
Pilot in the way of an
And then when we get bored, we just fucking jump out, pull a parachute, land, be like, give me a new jet. We're doing this GTA style. What, jump out of a fucking plane with a parachute?
Yeah. No.
No.
The way you said that, I don't think so. You never had the opportunity, or you just weren't interested?
I didn't have the opportunity, nor would I be interested to jump out of a fucking plane with a parachute.
Well, my 20-year-old self was very interested in it.
You know what's weird? My 20-year-old self wasn't. My almost 40-year-old self is like, that could be fun.
Yeah, see, we were talking about that the other day. I don't think that I could jump out of an airplane, especially one that was still working. Well, I know I could jump out of one that was broken. Because that's rough.
Josh is trying to say that I have a big head. I'm 6'5", you little fucking midget. How dare you? Jesus. Brady's got a big head. I'm sorry you're built like a Barbie. Fuck.
It's probably because I have a small head, so his head just looks big compared to mine.
Jesus.
I gotta sit on fucking phone books to not look like a midget next to him. Anyway. What was that, your number 3?
My number 3? Did you do your number 4?
I did my number 4. It was Rogue One. Did you just do your number 3?
No, yes, I did number 3, so it's not your number 3.
Oh, fuck. Carry the 2, bro.
Okay. Listen, Dick.
Listen, Squirrely Dan. Speaking of which, how do you feel about the character of Squirrely Dan?
I love him.
I figured that would be the character you'd identify with most.
I love him.
Have you caught the bit where he starts hitting on Wayne's sister?
All the time.
And then Wayne catches him.
Every time. And he's like...
And he's like, oh, look, there's the ground.
Yeah, he's like, hey, look at that. Space.
Anyway, my number 3...
That's why I like you, Don. You just get right back into the action.
That's what you likes about me. Number 3.
You do have a pretty mouth.
I do have a pretty mouth. We're gonna have to do a letter. Once you've finished it, we'll have to do a letter
right.
Kenny episode, and we'll do a Trailer Park Boys episode just to be fair.
They want us to do an episode where we jump out of a plane.
No.
What if they all paid for it? Because I ain't doing it.
No.
You can't do it?
Nope.
Why not?
Nope.
No, come on.
I will build a plane out of wood, put it in the yard, and I'll jump like
Pretend jump?
3 feet out of it.
Hey, we can get Jess. He could probably do some special effects and make it look sweet.
To be honest with you, I'm afraid to jump 3 feet at this point because my fucking old ass knee might give out on me, and I'm fucked.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's where we're at.
I don't know if I trust Jess to make a video of us pretend jumping out of a plane. He'd probably make it all kinds of weird and shit.
The last video was awesome.
The last video was awesome.
He would do a video where we jumped out of an airplane, and just before we hit the ground, some anime character would come up, kick you in the fucking head, and you just go, woo, woo, woo.
That'd be fantastic.
We'll
green screen it. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Whoever ends up winning this next escape
You could
crate.
do like the Bill and Ted thing where they're playing. You want to play 20 questions? That'd be fucking
where
awesome.
they're falling to hell.
Hell yeah. That'd be so awesome. Are you a mineral? Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you a tank? Yeah.
When the next escape crate comes out, somebody's gonna, or whoever gets it is gonna have to make a video, and then we're gonna have to send it to Jess so he can do the official cut of it, like he did
so
last
he can
time.
open the box, man. That was fantastic.
It was fantastic. It was so above and beyond and great.
That from now on he's gonna be our.
He's gonna be the guy. So my number 3 was Star Wars: A New Hope. Now this moved up this time. The Rogue One moved down, and A New Hope moved up. And I don't know if it's because I just watched it and I was having some drinks and I slipped into nostalgia mode.
Yeah, that's good.
But it was just like I knew the words to every scene. I just enjoyed fucking relishing in a lot of the moments that, you know, they're all related to little bits of my childhood.
Yeah.
You know, now that we're getting up in a few years, you know, you start to forget those early things, but then when you watch something like a movie that you've been watching since you were a toddler,
Right.
you know, then you get those little flashes of, oh yeah, I remember I watched it in the living room and it was set up like this in a house that I haven't lived in for 6 houses.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I know you said you were a military brat, so you moved around quite a bit.
Yeah.
I was not, but we also moved around.
Right.
I think I moved or lived in like 5 houses by the time I was 4, and then I think 3 more by the time I was 14, and then as an adult, I lived in another 3 or 4.
Jen's dealing with some old young complex issues.
I know she really needs some therapy.
It's okay, Jen.
I feel bad because I skipped out on D&D for tomorrow night because we could have made her feel better tomorrow.
Probably,
but
but you fucked that up.
Yeah,
You're
a bad
the asshole.
person.
That's what it is. She normally this shit wouldn't bother her, but she's so fucked
Right.
up from us not getting to play D&D tomorrow. You really fucking
I
screwed the
think
pooch.
that she should spend at least an hour watching the old D&D cartoon just to make herself feel better.
Do it.
And you will do it.
Do it. Do it right now.
What's your number 2, buddy?
Oh shit, my fucking phone went off. That's where my notes were. The Force Awakens. But this one, the reason The Force Awakens is number 2, man, it holds so much with my kids.
Yeah.
I got to see this movie with my son and daughter, and I never, ever thought there was going to be another Star Wars movie.
Right.
Now we sit here, we can talk about Ahsoka being in a new TV show to possibly do a pilot episode for another TV show, and we've got, you know.
There will always be new Star Wars forever
like,
and ever,
at
amen.
that time, dude, no, like, we weren't getting no more Star Wars.
Right.
Star Wars was done.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, here it is. Disney bought Star Wars, and we got a new movie, and it's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And just getting to experience that with my kids, man. I'm very, very, very much a family-oriented dude. So that one, it's forever going to sit in the top 3.
Yeah, it definitely hits different.
It really hits different. And it hits different because I got to do it with my kids.
Yep. And my number 2 is The Force Awakens for almost exactly the same fucking reason.
Sweet. That's awesome.
You know, I got to take Mikey. I pulled him out of school on a Thursday morning.
I remember the video you posted. I think it was on Facebook.
Right. Of him just losing his shit because I gave him the tickets.
And he didn't see that shit coming.
I pulled him out of school, and I can't remember what I told him. I think I told him something fucked up had happened, and we had to go pick up his mom or something. It was a big fucking nonsense thing, and I pulled into the theater. He's like, "What are we here for?" I handed him a card, and the card was the tickets, and he lost his shit.
Yeah, I remember that. That was sweet.
I should probably try and dig that video up, maybe put it on the Patreon site.
That'd be pretty cool.
But it's just one of those things where I have all these great fucking memories.
That's cool because I did a likewise thing where I surprised my kids.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, I pretended like my sister-in-law's car had
flat tire
or had needed a jump. It needed to jump because my kids, we were going Christmas Day. As far as my kids knew, we were going Christmas Day. Yeah. So I set up this whole elaborate thing with my sister-in-law that she got a jump. We need to come jump, give her a jump, and we ended up just going to see the movie, which was, I mean, it was a lot more to it, but it was just like my kids were like taken back, like, whoa, shit, Dad never surprised us. Oh, we're going to a movie? Oh my God.
Right. We're supposed to be at school.
Exactly.
What's your number 1, my friend?
Yeah, we both did number 2.
Yep.
My number 1 is A New Hope. Because without A New Hope, I don't know if I'm the nerd I am. I don't know if I follow science fiction. I don't know if I go into all these other different things. And without A New Hope, we don't have this list.
Right.
This list doesn't exist.
Yep.
But I really feel like Star Wars is one of those things that I can go back to as a child and be like, oh, this is why, because of this, I like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I like this. And I'm into these things. And these things are so much funnier to me because of Star Wars.
Right.
Without it, man, it is, in my opinion, it is one of my fucking founding fathers of who Brady is because of Star Wars. And that's because of A New Hope.
Yeah. Yeah. That's very fair. And my number 1 stayed the same as before as well. Empire Strikes Back.
Yep, there it is.
That is, of course, it's been my favorite movie since I was a little kid. It's the first one that I saw in theaters. It has all the mind-blowing shit on Hoth with the fucking AT-ATs and the snow speeders. And, you get a lot of that. Well, it was kind of in A New Hope. It started in A New Hope during the trench run.
Right.
But they expounded on it a lot as far as in the snow speeders and really all of the vehicle stuff, that motion, that really made you feel like you were sitting in the cockpit of a vehicle.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
It was the first time in any movie that film had been shot that way where the camera was moving instead of trying to move the set pieces around the camera. So the camera being way more nimble actually made it feel more like motion.
I love the scale of when the Millennium Falcon stuck back on the Star Destroyer.
Mm-hmm.
And the scale of like, oh, this ship feels so big when they're in it, but this ship is so tiny compared
much
to
bigger.
Star Destroyer.
Right.
Yeah, this was, my God, I love that.
Yep. There's a lot of stuff in that movie, like back to the snow speeders and the walkers. You see the walkers walk up, and you're like, oh, those are fucking cool. They're about the size of a dog. And then the snow speeders fly up, and they're not, the speeders aren't as big as the linchpins of the ankle joint of the walkers.
Right, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
And, you're like, how in the fuck are they going to win the day now?
Exactly.
That's one of the great things about Star Wars is it always had an ability to show scale. Because movies in general have often had a shitty or done a shitty job representing the size of your heroes and the size of the thing that they have to fucking take care of. And Empire, of course, is a shining example of scale in movies.
Yeah.
So it's forever going to be my favorite, and I really think that all drills down to that was the first one I saw.
Yeah, because it hasn't changed. My top 3 haven't changed, but I always feel like my Star Wars list is forever going to be in motion, dude.
Yep.
My 11th one, or when they make a 12th one, it's never going to be the 12th one. It might be the 8th one this time, or But
And Phantom Menace will always be the bottom.
Yeah, I don't know if A New Hope will ever lose its top spot, because without it, the other ones don't exist.
Yeah.
And I hold such a strong reverence to that, and that opened the world for so much in the Star Wars world. I mean, like...
Well, and like you say, not just Star Wars. Like, that opened up so much in all of science fiction fantasy.
Right.
Like, we found infinite amounts of rabbit holes to fall down that wouldn't even have been produced if that movie not only wasn't made, but had a resonance with the audience, turned into, the first real blockbuster film. Like, there's so much chance there.
Right.
Because that movie could have ended up like Flash Gordon, where people were like, yeah, Flash Gordon, that was great. Mm-hmm. But that was the end of it. It came and it went. Star Wars never fucking went. It just came and came and came and came.
All over the face and the chest.
I knew that you wouldn't leave that joke on the table.
Yeah, it's so sticky. It's like pre-sweet.
Oh, anyway. So that's our amended list, and maybe if we can get to episode 130, we'll do this again.
Yeah, or 60. Who knows?
Who knows? Whenever we get a new Star Wars movie. Maybe every time there's a new Star Wars movie, we'll do this again.
Yeah, there you go. I like it. So, sorry if we made you feel old.
Yeah. The thing that you got to remember is that we're getting old, too.
Yeah, so you're not alone.
Yeah, you never have to feel as old as me. I got broad shoulders. I'll go ahead and take the brunt of it.
He's a good guy. Guy. I like what you're doing here. You're really taking care of the people. You're really taking care of the escapees.
Jess is not old. He says so.
Well, no, we didn't say you were, but there's some people who feel old.
Yeah. You are sassy and vibrant. Virile.
Stop it! I don't like it. He's vibrant. He's sassy and vibrant.
And virile.
No! Sounds so dirty.
It does sound dirty.
Sounds like you need to wash and clean after you say that word.
It does. Massingale for when you're way too virile.
I just need a washcloth. Maybe
does that mean gamey?
Ugh.
Ew. Everybody, make sure that you like this video. Give us a 5-star review on iTunes.
Which we have none, I checked.
Let's review for a second. Nobody is giving us fucking reviews.
Yeah, what does that say?
It's just fucking crickets out there. Still waiting on reviews.
We get any?
No reviews.
Damn it.
Just crickets.
Damn it.
Anyway, reviews and likes and stuff help people find us on the interwebs. If you do a review, we'll read it live on the show.
Hell yeah.
Make sure that you put something embarrassing about Brady in there.
Tomorrow you need to show Ghost Pepper how to do it.
Okay, we'll do.
Subscribe and download us on your favorite podcast app as at the ATSW, the Escape Pod. Check out our pod family like All Things Star Wars, Used and Abused, Layman's Terms, Tactical Swede and Big Swede's Excellent Adventure, and the Podbelly Network shows like Sofa Kings and From a Gen X Point of View.
Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. We'll see you next time. May the Force be with you, and go blue.
Sweet mother of pearl, I gotta piss, dude.